Hello, this painting was on display as part of my open studios yesterday, so I thought I'd take the opportunity while everything was unwrapped and on display to talk about them. This painting here is called Wild Child, and it was part of my Wild Style collection, which was first exhibited back in April-May last year. And the reason why it's called the Wild Style collection is the image of the woman's face that was in about 80% of the paintings is called Kira Wilde. So there's a little story behind this painting. It was created at first without the orange graffiti marks. We basically finished it at my private view, and I'll explain how. So I had a couple of people lined up to buy it that were interested in it. But I said, oh no, it's not finished yet. The painting's not finished. We're going to finish it at my private view. So I kind of put off the buyers, and my partner said, what are you doing? People want to buy your painting. Why are you just not selling it as it is now? And I said, but it's my painting. I'll do what I want with it, really. I wanted to create this. So the painting was on display in the gallery without the orange lettering, and then during my private view there was about 40 people or so, all chatting and drinking and that kind of thing, celebrating the start of my exhibition. And then halfway through that event, in walked a hoodie, all masked up in black with an orange spray can in his hand, and he sprayed the lettering over the painting, and it actually says FUK ART, so it's FUK ART, right? And the spray paint went on the walls. It sort of spilled over the painting a little bit. When it was happening, the whole room went quiet. Everybody stopped talking. It was really strange. But it was planned. It was a heist. So basically the hoodie was my son, and we'd planned out the like a bit like it was a bank robbery. We planned it out on the kitchen table with objects, so he knew where the doors were and where the painting was and how he could get in and get out fast and that kind of thing. And his dad was waiting in the getaway car up the street. Anyway, he came in and did his thing, went out again, and I think somebody shouted "Oi!" at some point or something, but it was great. So a friend of mine, 7-foot tall bloke, came while it was happening, tapped me on the shoulder to say, is this supposed to be happening? Because he was ready to go rugby tackling to the ground. And I said, oh no, shh, it's fine, don't worry, it's meant to be. So, and then after it had happened, my partner went up to the painting and sort of acted like he was shocked. Oh my God, oh no, what's happened to Lizzie's painting? And ran out of the gallery as if he was running after the graffiti guy, you see, the vandal. And two of my male friends followed him to be his wingmen, like as if he was going to go and attack the guy. But by the time they got out, my partner was just stood in the street laughing, basically. So they knew it was planned, and it was like a graffiti intervention, really. But anyway, so there you go. That's the story behind the painting. The guys who were lined up, who wanted to buy it, one of them came into the gallery later on during the exhibition and saw what had happened. I think when I said I wanted to finish the painting during the private view, I think he thought I was just going to sign it or something. And he looked at this and he couldn't quite comprehend what had happened. It confused him, and he didn't necessarily want to buy the painting anymore. I told him that, well, art is meant to comfort the disturbed, but it's also likely to disturb the comfortable. And he was a bit disturbed by it, so I said, that maybe means you're a bit too comfortable. Anyway, he did buy another piece of my work at the exhibition, so all is not lost. But there you go. And now I'm not sure whether I want to sell a painting because of what had happened and the provenance behind it now. It's a family memory. Luckily, my daughter was filming at the private view, so we've got it all on film. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like and share.